Wabarakatuh to you all. So it's very exciting. We made it this far, and Jazakallah khairan for your time. Um, and before I get into my presentations, I have to acknowledge a few of our mentors are actually presenting here. Um, so this meeting is a way to get to know us a bit more better before the program starts and before the interview starts for this program, the final stage of the application process. And I would like to give a chance to our mentors. I can only see two of them. If anybody else from our mentors here, the list is quite long. If they can say hi and can introduce themselves just briefly, I'll be appreciated. We can start from maybe um, either from Sister Shema or from Brother Mushtaq.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mushtaq Ahmedwani, basically coming from Kashmir, and have been living here in Turkey for the last more than 8 years now. I'm in my final phase of my doctorate in Ibn Khaldun University in the Department of Sociology. Before that, I had done my bachelor's in Kashmir in mass communication, and then did my master's in political science and international relations, having written a dissertation on Organization of Islamic Cooperation vis-a-vis the role of Kashmir. After that, I did, before getting into the masters, I was working as a journalist as well in Kashmir for some time, and so both the journalistic experience and then the real academia was something, a very good transition. And then coming to Turkey was basically a real, I would say, call of the heart actually, because I was working on Turkey, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened this opportunity for me to come here. So I basically I'm working on basically disasters for my doctorate. Right now I'm in Kahramanmaraş for my field work, doing interviews with a lot of people from the earthquake affected, as well as the people who have been giving services to the people actually. So this is the brief journey actually.
Thank you.
So I'm interested in definitely the disaster sociology and the issues like Islamization of knowledge and Muslim affairs basically.
Okay.
I just know a few languages apart from my own mother tongue, Kashmiri. My Urdu, Arabic, and Turkish are also in my kit basically. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So you have a lot of investigative reading during our program. So your background will be much more benefited, much more appreciated. Jazakallah khairan.
Inshallah.
The Sister Shema, would you like to share a couple of sentences and your background with us, please?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Shema. I'm Turkish, and I study psychology at Istanbul University. I'm gonna graduate this year, inshallah. And I did my some internships at different international organizations. I was involved in different youth projects before, and I'm working at the International Confederation right now as a part-time student.
Thank you very much for your time and for joining us here today. So probably most of you know me from the first webinar. I'm the general coordinator for the youth program this year. And my name is Mehmet Saadettin Öztürk. I'm a faculty member here at Istanbul. So I'm electronics engineering by training, and I'm working on medical devices as a research interest. But for the context of this program, I'll be running this program along with our esteemed fellows, and with you guys, of course. And I'm eager to see who will be making to Istanbul this summer, inshallah. So it was a quite exciting and very exhilarating experience last year, and then we can't wait to start this year's program as well. So purpose of this meeting is because you have made thus far, and application first evaluation has completed, and you guys are received some of the one email this morning, and thanks for our the coordinator team. They worked tirelessly to as soon as your application deadline is in the corner, they start working on evaluating, and then there I have to say I love what you guys have written as an essays. It's very interesting to know your thoughts on, as you have already, all of you have done, what is the global problem in Muslim regarding the Muslim community? What is the local problem? What is the personal problem that you are facing? And what are the answers? What are the solutions that you offer? It's very, very humbling to see such a deep thinking youth in front of us. So it was very difficult decision to make the first evaluation, let alone doing the interviews will be quite hard, I believe. So today I'll be talking about what awaits us for the program. So let me switch to my presentation. But before that, let us do this as a tradition. It became a tradition. Let's write down which country are you joining us. From which country you're joining. So can you type the chat box so we can see? I think everybody can see the chat box, no? Okay, we started with South Africa. South Africa is always the early comers, mashallah. America, US, Turkey, England, South Africa again. Okay, leading South Africa, Indonesia, Malaysia. Okay, Aslam. Okay, Aslam.
Yes, sorry.
Someone had to raise his hand, so it says he would like to say something. Is it?
No, sorry, there's a mistake. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We have Botswana, Malaysia again, South Africa again. So there's quite a bit competition here. Malaysia, South Africa, mashallah. South Africa, Turkey, Jazakallah khair. So we covered pretty much the whole globe, as you can see. All right. Let me switch to my presentation. Let me know if you guys can. I believe you can see my presentation now. Just maybe you can say yes or no, because sometimes. Yes. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Visible.
All right. So as you all aware by now, as youth camp that we were about to start this summer is aiming to gather and nurture the Muslim youth intellectually, spiritually, and in adab, which is we give utmost importance to, and by providing you a platform for unity, service, and leadership. As I've noticed, a lot of people when they're referring to the global issue as far as the ummah concerns is the unity. Inshallah, that will be a small example, small in size but huge in meaning. Inshallah, will be a good example to maintain the unity. So at the end, our goal is nothing less than seeking Allah's pleasure, and only thing matters is our intentions. So we would like to we start with a good intentions and with a good effort. Inshallah, it will enables us to growth and maintain our sincerity on this path, inshallah. So in the next phase, you will be getting into the interviews starting from tomorrow. And so each interview will be 30 minutes long. So that's so your mentors and your coordinators will be going one meeting, one interview to another interview. So try to make sure that you pay attention to the timing. That's because to maintain the good flow, that's crucial. And I believe that since that's a Google scheduling, so it will convert the timing to your timeline. So we will do a small example in a second. So please mind the time difference. And so again, the punctuality becomes very critical. So what makes our program participants special is they are not just anyone in the Muslim Ummah. They are the ones who care about the Muslim Ummah, would like to take a step towards Muslim Ummah's problems. Above all, how do we conduct ourselves, which means in Islamic concept is adab, is the utmost importance for us. And sincerity and openness is very key points. And we, of course, we have to have the top-notch credentials. That's, as a Muslim, that's our duty to do. But the character always takes precedence over credentials. So we would like, and we see that we have seen that in your essays. You have a lot of curiosity and critical thinking about your surrounding, yourself, and in large and global ummah. So we would like to combine this with a spiritual community and responsibility in our program. That's why you are special. And what do we expect from you guys? You are the essential part of this program. So everything, all the preparations is to cater an environment for you and facilitate the environment so that you can, and all of us together, grow spiritually, intellectually, and as a small sample of the ummah to show that this is possible. We can come together, we can do something positively for the ummah. And so doing this respectfully and conduct ourselves, and it's very important. And we believe that you have all these qualities, and being present in the all of these activities that we'll be doing, and that brings us a full attendance for the entire program is required. So we have to say no some of the applicants because of their school obligations, because program is a full as a whole complete package from this day one to the last day that we will be doing. And for that brings an active participation in all activities, whether that could be at discussions, whether that be the seminars or hands-on fine arts workshops or movie screenings. That we will be having movie screening in the program, or the sport activities, whatever that may be, whichever fits best for you. We would like to have your full presence in those activities, inshallah. So, as for the dates and locations goes, as you can see, we are now in the May 18. So we are less than 2 months to go for the program. So tomorrow we'll start with the interviews. It will take about 7-8 days, and from by Turkish time, Istanbul time, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you will see a link in a second how to make your reservation. And then May 26th we will select final participant, make the decision at May 26th, so that you will be receiving an email indicating that. And then right after that, registration becomes. And since we will have a waiting list, because there might be some last minute changes can happen in our daily life. This is life. This can happen. So we would like to give chance to the people in the waiting list to be able to join to the program or make the preparations early enough. So from May 26th to June 3rd, that's the registration for the main list. and we will give one week for the waiting list participants, applicants, so that they can have a chance to apply for the program. So your registration is completed. So once you are selected for the main program, then registration program, when the tuition is paid, that your registration is completed, or if you have a financial aid, that's covered already. So that's for the main list and the waiting list period. And then July 6th, you guys arrive in Istanbul, rest for the night. We start July 7th, all the way at the end to July 22nd, and we send you home from 23rd on to July 23rd. So that is the program awaits us. So as we have met two of our esteemed mentors, who will have many more mentors throughout this program. They will be guiding you in your case studies, and we'll be working on enjoying the workshops, the courses, the week-long courses that will be given from the masters of their field, whether that could be a calligraphy, water marbling, rhythm workshop, or an azan or qira'a workshops. They will be all giving from experts in their field, and your mentors will be accompanying you all of this journey. So the main idea here is we try to build a bond with recreational activities as we are growing spiritually together. So that's inshallah. That's what we have seen last year. That's what we aimed last year. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us chance to see the result, the fruits of that. And all the testimonies actually attest for that. And you will get travel and accommodations. As you all know, if you are selected for the program after the interviews, that means your airfare will be covered by the program. And once you arrive in Istanbul, from airport to the dormitories, and everything in between until you leave Istanbul, all the transportation will be covered. Your food is covered, your lodging is covered. So all you have to do, be present at the class and show up on the workshop sites. Inshallah, we'll have a very fruitful, healthy program. And so from now on, you will be getting emails regularly. Please check your emails regularly. A couple of mistakes happened during the application. Some people give not frequently used emails, so that caused some issues, us communicating the information to you. So make sure that your email information is up to date. And also, you can follow us on the social media. We are in Instagram for now. And so basically, be punctual and responsive during this space to our emails if any question comes up. And so now this is the stage that you ask questions, and I'll try to answer if we have anything uncovered so far. Okay, do you guys have any questions from all around the world?
I want to ask.
Okay, hold on.
How are the?
Hold on. Can you introduce yourself and where you coming from?
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the United States,
Mm-hmm.
in Maryland. I want to ask how the flights are going to be handled.
Mm-hmm.
So, would all the people from the United States come to a specific airport, or
Mm-hmm.
would some of us be able to come earlier or later? Is there a specific date for that?
Right. So arrival date will be July 6th. So that's our lodging agreement with the dormitories is. So and we will, once you're selected for the program, we'll send you. So the coordinator team will reach out to you and then ask you, basically coordinate what is the best airport, what closest airport to you, and what time so we basically will be in communication. It will be in touch to see which and when, so that you can arrive in Istanbul by 6 because of the time zone. Some people will basically hopping on a plane on 5th. Some will be on 6th. Will be okay. So there will be since we are globally separated. So we'll have the coordinator team will reaching out each of the parts of the world, inshallah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, a couple of written questions. Will there be any opportunity to share our own cultural background during the program? Of course, that is the main point that we're all getting together. So I don't know what kind of background you would like to introduce. Food, you like eating different type of cuisines. That will be wonderful. If you will be reciting nasheeds, last year we got a lot of exciting nasheeds from India, and very beautiful voices, mashallah. So any kind of course, cultural background is more than welcome. What level of English should we have? Is there a specific standard? Yes, absolutely. That's a good question. That's why we'll be having interviews. And as you may guess already, we need to have a very fluent communication in English. So in the interview, that will be gauged as well. So it may be difficult for you to come up with kind of the writing and an essay format. But I mean, you should be able to communicate easily verbally. That's what will be also evaluated during the interviews. As for the dorms, actually, I would rather have you ask your questions verbally if you can. Actually, that will be perfect if you can. That will be perfect if you can open your camera and then we can see you, get to know you a bit more. But let me actually answer this question. In dorms, there will be 3 people every single dorm. So we would like to mix as many nationalities as possible. So we try to diversify the participants coming from different worlds. But by any chance, if we have multiple people from the same country, they will be staying at different rooms.
Can I ask something?
Of course. Who's talking?
Zehra. I'm from Turkey.
Okay, go ahead, Zehra.
And so I will be joining if I get chosen by you guys. Mm-hmm. I will be joining from Turkey. Mm-hmm. And will my bus price is going to be covered by you too? Like the bus
I see. So you're coming from which cities in Turkey?
Yeah, and it's Kocaeli. It's really neighbor city. So
sure,
there's no need for plane too.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. Probably if you take the plane from Izmit, it will take 3 times more than taking the bus. Anyhow, yes. You can email us since the airfare is covered from the abroad people. If you have that need, so of course we can cover that.
Thank you.
No problem. What is one Turkish dish or cultural tradition you think every MIYM participant should try? Trust me, you will have enough chance and enough exposure to Turkish culture and dishes during the time you have in here. You can pick and choose. I mean, last year we have variant selection of students. Some loved the Turkish food, some actually didn't like it. So we try to balance it. So the more important point is giving you enough nutrition during the day. So that's we have a dietary conditions should be met during the day. You should have enough calorie, vitamins, proteins, and carbohydrates. That's for sure. And as far as the taste goes, we try to keep the balance, not weighted on the Turkish food, not weighted on the different local foods, but we try as much as we can to try to accommodate everybody can be happy with the food. So the attire for the program is there's no specific guidance. accept the fact that this is the Muslim youth program. We urge everybody. So there's no need to remind this, but since the question comes up, we will urge everyone to have a modest dressing, as from the Islamic perspective. So that's all I can say. If you have a specific requirements, you can ask as an email. Of course, you can contact your parents during the time. As you may actually check the website. If you haven't done so, or maybe you have gone through the website already, but I recommend you to go through the program details, especially the facilitations, and also frequently ask questions. These are the questions we got from parents from earlier programs. So they are probably almost every single question that you may have in your mind is answered already. So one of the points is here you will be giving Turkish SIM cards. So as long as you have a cell phone, you'll basically put that in. We have a data plan, so you'll be able to, and also we have Wi-Fi in the dorms. Of course, you should be able to connect with your parents.
I have one more question.
Of course.
If it's okay.
Is it Zehra talking now?
Yeah,
okay,
it's Zehra again.
Sure.
So while we are in the dormitory, can we leave the dormitory in our free time to wander around to Istanbul?
So you will have free time, and you will have free time excursions, and you will be able to walk around. Well, we will have free time in the campus, that's for sure. And when we go to see some historic sites, there you will have free time that you can wander around. And also with your mentors and with your coordinators, you can use your free time to go somewhere else, to see somewhere else. Yes, but we don't, due to our responsibility for you guys and for your parents, guys. So one person, we cannot let the one person go out and to have see the city. But as a group, yes, you will be able to see. You will have enough time to do that. And Amani would like to have a word. Amani, yes.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Amani from Cape Town, South Africa. I wanted to know if the organizers also cover the visas for applicants from other countries.
No, we don't cover visa. So there's one more question. We don't cover visa. That's a good point, actually. You brought it up. Please consult your, so in a few days, actually you can do that even now. So because since you make the short list, there's a good chance that you'll be making to the program. So it's good to know beforehand what waits you for the visa process. So we take that into account so that the longest visa process can be handled after we announce the people who will participate to the program. But I will encourage you to because each country has different regulations. Just go to the website of your country's Turkish consulate and see how the process goes. Some countries has just an e-visa. You just come here at the border. You just present your passport. You get in. Some countries will need like 1 month period of work. So get ready for this. You don't have to start. You don't have to start your process. You don't have to pay for now. But at least you can prepare your documents really free of charge. Basically, all your documents is ready. And yeah, so that's my long answer to your question.
Shukran.
Yeah. So we have one written question.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
First of all, I'm Adam Haris, and you can call me Adam. I represent my friends from Hattafiz by class. I would like to say thank you for inviting us to join this webinar. It's been a great pleasure to be here. I would like to ask a question.
Sure.
Can you give me a clue about what type of question about the interview session?
Perfect. That's the questions I've been asking. So the interviews will be based on your answers to your application, right? and basically you will have a chat with your mentor, and they will get to know you, and then you'll get to know them. Maybe he or she may be your mentor, depending on the distribution. What we would like to see in the interview, we would like to know you, right? So because, I mean, writing is just a writing. We don't know you from your writing. We have some clue about your background, your school, your age, your country, your thoughts on your personal, country-wise and global issues. We know those, but they will have a chat with you. Just, I mean, you can see this is a kind of a one brother from Turkey, another brother from Malaysia, chatting each other, talking with each other on well, any subject that matters Muslim Ummah, and in general just maybe a small talk between you and the mentors. And we will be trying to see, try to feel your sincerity, feel your energy, and feel your background. That's very much it. There's nothing to be stressed about. Just we would like to know you better.
Thank you for the answer.
No problem. No problem. Okay, any other questions that bothers you or have in your mind? Contact parents. Aisha, I'll give you the word, Aisha. Hold on a second. What advice do you have for us to get the most out of this experience, especially during upcoming interviews? Honestly, I have gone through, I don't know how many interviews I have gone through, how many interviews I have run by myself. What is the most important is the sincerity, transparency. And because we would like to know real you, not just the writing. We would like to know about real you. How do you feel about yourself, about this program, about, like, again, for essay questions that we had for you. So this is the overarching principle that I can give it to you. Just be yourself and tell about yourself. Tell about what you think. Okay. Well, we have actually noticed you may have got some legitimate help from around, well, writing the essays. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as those thoughts belongs to you, we are fine with that. And during the interview, we will be one-on-one, right? We'll be talking to each other through a tiny bit of a hole we call camera. We try to make it as intimate as possible. And we try to get the most information out of you as possible. I mean, most reliable, because we would like to evaluate you, and you are the most reliable source about yourself, right? That's basically my 2 cents for the question. And Aisha has a question. Go ahead, Aisha.
Assalamu alaikum, hojam. So I had a question about the case studies. Mm-hmm. So when we were applying, when we heard that, one of the biggest aspects of this program are those case studies, but there weren't that much detail provided. So I was wondering how the research will be, how our interactions with the mentors are set up, things like that. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah. A wonderful question. So we, in the application, we try to give topics not very broad, but not very restrictive as well. So we wanted to give you an idea what is the concept that we will be working on. So that's, if that concept kind of clicks with you, you pick that on the top of your list. If it doesn't click that much, it's down in your list. So that's what we would like to do. We would like to know, we would like to get. And during the interview, that will be we'll open up more. Okay. And what did you understand from, let's say, identity? What did you understand from family concept in Islam in modern world? So that will be shape your case studies more even. As long as, let's say, technology and AI. So you will be working on modern technological the concept, or if you pick the identity, you'll be working on identity concept during your program, but the detail will be shaped based on your interest. So that's why we would like to keep it as general as possible, not very restrictive, but at the same time it will give you enough knowledge. So once we have the final list, we'll sit down with your mentors, and we will make those. We already have some questions, so kind of a detailed, more specific case studies, and they are connected to your selections, and we will basically offer that to you, and we'll make some the groups around that. So they are intentionally a bit broad, and also they will when you come here, inshallah, and you'll be working on very specific ones, that you will not be overwhelmed with the very broad concepts. So because you have only a few weeks here, so that has to be manageable as well. I hope that answered your questions.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hocam.
Sure. And where are you from?
I'm originally from the USA, but I'm visiting Istanbul right now.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? So those are the questions I was expecting, and this is the interaction actually we expect during the program as well. The more questions that you ask, that means more interaction that we can have, and more the program will be more tailored for you rather than us guessing what you like, what you don't like. So giving us feedback is always wonderful, and it will help you to enjoy the program even more. Okay, Maryam would like to. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who's talking?
Maryam,
go ahead, please.
So I just wanted to ask, just say we know someone who's also participating in this program. Are we allowed to be like dormed with them, or will you just select randomly to?
So you're saying if you know someone who will be selected for the program, can you guys stay together?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking? Okay. Where are you joining from?
I'm joining from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Okay. So as I said at the beginning, we okay, I'll tell you something. Last year, we got the 50-50 request. The 50% would like to stay together, and 50% would like to stay with someone else from some other country from their own. At the end of the program, more than 95% would like to stay somewhere else, someone from other country. So of course, that personally your preference may be changing, but the purpose of this program, get to know you get two different countries and different parts of the world, getting to know each other. So our main principle is different countries will stay together, and so that's not we are not the army, right? So that's not, you're not going like in the lines every single morning. So that's South Africa this side, Malaysia this side. So this is our principle. There's always exceptions, but keep that in mind and keep your mind open to engage as different countries as possible in your program. That's also one of the things, how to get the utmost benefit out of this program for you as well. That's my kind of humble suggestion. There was someone else asking for a word. I didn't get to. Okay, Zara would like to. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Zara. I'm from England, the United Kingdom. Okay. I just wanted to ask, do you guys have like an overview of what like a typical day or itinerary looked like from last year?
That's another excellent point. Thank you very much for the question. And yes, we do have a detailed hour by hour program ready by now. We just didn't want to burden you with this hourly schedule. But I assure you, your program from 7th to 22nd, your program is scheduled hour by hour. That doesn't mean every single hour you have a class to attend. No, You have a class, you have seminar, discussion groups, you have workshops, leisure outs. We have a gym in the campus. You can have a sports time. We will have a sohbah khalaqa with our shuyukh, and we will have egg as one of our participants asked, do we have a free time? Yes, we will have free time. You can, as a group, you can go out and see Istanbul, and you can have free time in the campus as well. But being mindful of this, so we are taking the responsibility of the 40 brilliant Muslim youth all around the world. We will give you as much joy of this program as possible, while keeping you as safe as possible at the same time. So we are trying to put this in balance. Okay, so please try to understand us. And so also we are responsible for your parents as well. So you are basically handing over their precious to us, so that we will have to give them enough security and assurance for them to basically will be keep an eye on you. But at the same time, this is not the boot camp. This is not a military camp. You will have a joyful time as well. That's what you will be coming here. And this, while you are growing intellectually, growing spiritually, of course, the one part of the life is within the boundaries of Islam. We'll have a lot of joy in here as well. How can we apply the skills learned in daily life? That's a wonderful question, Zakira. Apologies. This is a very good discussion to do. We're running out of time, but that's a wonderful question. Will there be disadvantages for participants which is not native English speaking background for the interview? Well, I'm not a native speaker in English. I'm a Turkish citizen. And I was trained in the US and Germany. So as long as your English is fluent, it doesn't have to be native English. That's why in the program application form, we specifically ask you have to be very fluent in English. So again, this is something that we can actually work on. We can figure out during the interview. That's why we would like to. This interview will be one-on-one. Just one final point. I see some people are basically applying together as a group. That's good. That's a good the friendship. But your interview will be individual, okay? And also one more point. And if you're under 18, then we would like you ask your parents and guardians to be present during the interview. That's critical. And yeah, that's one last thing I would like to say. Anything else? Nazan, go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Nazan. I'm from Indonesia. I just want to confirm that during the interview, is it really necessary for our parents to be present during the interview?
They can be present in the same room if that's possible, or they can join online to the meeting. Is that what you're asking?
No, I mean, what I mean is like, should they really be present, not online, or like accompanying the applicant himself during the interview? Like, cannot it just be the applicant itself, just applicant? Is it enough? Should it be with the parents?
So it should be either parents or a guardian, that basically an adult accompanying you, because we would like to make sure that they are aware of this application, and because you'll be traveling abroad. Yes, the needs only applies if you're under 18. That's true. So by law, we have to know that your parents approve this, and so that's needed.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we have one more question. If your siblings are over 18, yes, they can. All right, right, guys. If you don't have any other questions, I would like to thank you, and I will close this meeting. If any question comes up after the interviews or before the interviews, and okay, one last thing I will show you. Please don't leave. So I will give you an example of your scheduling format. You will be receiving a link which allows you pick one day or day and time, like 30 minutes of time, for you to be able to select your time. So please choose one time slot, and that way we will know when we can make the reservation, and we can mentors can participate. And so hold on. Okay, I'll show you one example. This is kind of a hold on, entire screen. Okay, allow. So you guys can see the screen, right? Yes, no, yes. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So what you'll see, kind of this, when you click the link, you will see some calendar like this. This is a kind of an example. So you click here, okay? Let's say Friday, 7:30 p.m. This is again GMT +3, as you can see. And you click this time slot, then something will open up. You'll put your name, your last name, your email, and your phone number. And yours will ask you also WhatsApp number, just in case we cannot reach you. The WhatsApp is the best, or Telegram, whichever you use, so that we can reach you easily. When you say book, this time slot will disappear, so no one else can pick those slots. Okay, so this is the process how you will select your interview time. And this is the first time, it's a first come, first served base. As soon as you get that, please select your time, because that as people be selecting time frames, you'll have less options to check. So please, as soon as you get your link, pick your time, and starting from tomorrow. So it's 19th to 26th